full jumbo case of 2016 draft.
Little box top.
Yeah, haven't seen one of those yet.
Or a hot pack.
I have seen one. How rare are those though?
I watched a few breaks and only seen ours and one of them. But I haven't watched them. I think they're pretty rare.
There's all 8. Alrighty. Yeah, I watched a video on Facebook today where somebody opened one. He had a Moniac in his settle in and grab a cup of cocoa. It can be kind of a long break. Or hot chocolate if you live in the South. We don't drink cocoa, we drink hot chocolate. A green auto right out of the gate. Joshua Lowe going to the Rays. That is 54.99. Promising start. Refractors. I'm probably not going to call out the refractors. There's going to be a lot.
You'll get them all.
Yeah.
You get some surprises.
Puck draft dividends A's. Refractors. I'll give him a good look in the camera though. Buddy Reed, green paper going to the Padres. 99 of 99. Gold action. Got a gold Hudson Potts going to the Padres. 35 of 50.
Hudson Potts.
Padres pack. Yeah, that is a good name. I've learned his name is Thies, Matt Thies. Fantasy impact for the Angels. Refractors.
Who's my boy Scott Bolton had a lot of
Great question. One never knows. No more draft history for the Red Sox. Refractors. Say what? That's why you love him so much.
But yeah.
It all adds up now. No paper parallels there. Ken Griffey Jr. Draft history for the Mariners. Refractors. Justin Dunn, draft dividends for the Mets. Jared Goff is pretty bad. There's your refractors.
He hasn't been playing. He ain't got very long to get better either.
We were just watching that game. I call these gray border. Blake to Barry, maybe 229 of 499. Go to the Mets.
I think Gray is the right name. Great pick.
Blake to Barry, I'm guessing, is his last name. Have a Connor Jones auto going to the Cardinals. Refractors. Let's see our Aqua. Marcos Duplan Aqua going to the Brewers. Francis Martez, Fantasy Impact Astros. There's your refractors. Oh, he doesn't? Dylan Cousins, Fantasy Impact Phillies.
Just the 3.
Refractor. Well. Andy Yersey, gray border for the Diamondbacks. 6 of 499. Dakota Hudson, draft dividends Cardinals. Said he's Tim Couch 2.0. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Ryan, at least it's not Ryan Leaf.
Have a Chris Oakey auto base on that one going to the Reds.
Okie dokie.
Some blue. A blue J.B. Woodman refractor going to the Blue Jays. 49 of 150. Laredo Fantasy Impact A's.
Has me 13.
What did you expect, Jason?
What did 14?
Oh, there's a box topper. Bingo. Put that right there. Should I open that first or last? Well, Jason said go ahead and open it, so I'll go ahead and open it. Oh, goodness. Well, that's the name. 21 of 35.
Is there ink? Woo!
Wow.
That's nasty. I saw one of those get pulled out. Going to Peter. In the Facebook.
Mickey Moniak. 21 of 35.
Let's find some of the shit that didn't get. It's filth.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that's cool, dude. I looked. Somebody said that I was watching regular cool when somebody looked it up. Unsold for 260. No, it's not that much. If I had been warned out, it would be a lot more, but nice, nice. Very sharp.
see some blue. Wow. How about another Joshua Lowe? A blue auto going to the Rays. That's nuts.
Low, right?
79 of 150.
It's not Joshua Lowe.
Wow. What are the odds, Jason? So both are colored autos so far, Joshua Lowe. Eric Lauer, draft dividends, Padres. Your refractors. Colby Allard green refractor going to the Braves. 72 of 99. TJ Zeke Fantasy Impact Blue Jays. Try and get this thing done in an hour, Jason. Think I can do it?
Good. You don't call all the refractor though.
Pete Alonso Aqua going to the Mets. Piazza draft history for the Dodgers. Here's your refractors. Does that mean I'm not on the hook for pulling a
Regular one?
a regular Pontiac auto now?
Pull that. It's just
Johnny Bench draft history for the Reds. Sure refractors.
bonus.
That'd be gross if we hit that Nolan Ryan auto.
It's hard really redemption. You can pull it. The same case that the box got.
Zach Collins draft dividends for the White Sox. Refractors.
I also see a chipper.
Yeah. That would also be neat. Almost incentive enough to start getting the Braves and some breaks. Hey, there's a Met. Pete Alonso auto going to the Mets. Refractors. Some blue paper. Domingo Leyba going to the Diamondbacks. 1 of 150. Dominic Smith, Fantasy Impact Mets. Refractors, both Braves. AJ Puck, Fantasy Impact Ace. Refractors. I've been watching the NBA some. I mean, it'll get me through the winter. Yeah, I can't watch NHL though.
I like to go to games live.
But spring will be here before you know it. Brett Lilac, draft dividends for the Marlins. Here's your refractors. That's true. Tournament's not too bad. Have a Ronnie Dawson auto going to the Astros. Here's your refractors. Kyle Tucker, gray border, also for the Astros. 252 of 499. They're just waiting for your recap on Facebook. Got some Aqua, Alex Call, Aqua going to the White Sox, and a Daniel Johnson purple refractor for the Nats. 36 of 250. Bradley Zimmer, Fantasy Impact Indians. And your refractors. Seeing several Eloy Jimenez refractors. He's going to have an auto Bowman in it. It's going to be a big one. still a little sore how the NL East shook out this year. We haven't seen a Bo Bichette yet.
No.
Have an Andy Yerzy auto going to the Diamondbacks. He said a little. There's your refractor, Sheffield Beatty. Elisa Cespedes stayed. See some orange paper. Jesus Luzardo orange paper going to the Nats. 10 of 25. Matt Deese, draft dividends Angels. Your refractors. Andrew Soko, blue refractor for the Dodgers. 23 of 150. Will Craig, Fantasy Impact Pirates. And your refractors. I'm afraid they might get stuck with Jay Bruce. I don't know if there's going to be a... Greg Maddux draft history for the Cubs, yeah.
No suitor for Bruce.
A lot of interested parties there. But maybe. Khalil Lee, gray border for the Royals. 2 of 499. So is that straight up Jay Bruce for a reliever? Ozzie Smith, draft history for the Padres. Refractors. Jordan Sheffield, draft dividends Dodgers. And have a Matt Manning auto. It's a refractor, 301 of 499. Going to the Tigers. He did struggle as a Met. It's amazing when you get out of the bandbox that is Cincinnati, how much harder it is to hit other places. Chris Shaw, Aqua for the Giants. Cal Quantrill, Fantasy Impact Padres. And refractors. Cole Reagans, gray border for the Rangers. 29 of 499. Billy McKinney, Fantasy Impact Yankees. DJ Zeke, Fantasy Impact Blue Jays. Excuse me, that was draft dividends, not Fantasy Impact. Refractors. It's all starting to run together.
I don't know if their box keeps running good.
Yeah, we have a Nolan Jones auto base going to the Indians. Josh Love really stole all our color thunder.
Yeah.
Refractor. A purple Grant Holmes refractor going to A's. 191 of 250. Played in Nebraska. It's a random thing to note. Chase DeJong, Fantasy Impact for the Dodgers. It's about as random as Jason knowing every player that ever played at Georgia Tech.
Look at the way. They're in that era.
You'd be walking down the street and pass somebody. Hey, that guy played at Georgia Tech.
I don't know the ring.
Nebraska college football fan. Oh, that's right. As a matter of fact, I feel like Nebraska is playing volleyball either right now or they're about to be on ESPN in the national semifinals. Got a Jake Fraley auto for the Rays. Not that I was watching Not that I was watching Stanford, Minnesota earlier or anything. But I was. My younger sister played volleyball. She was pretty good. It's our third Rays auto so far. Will Craig, draft dividends for the Pirates. And refractor. Minnesota had some hotties. They did. Stanford did not.
You think California?
Anthony Banda, gray border for the Diamondbacks. 100 of 499. Uh-oh. See some orange chrome. Be an auto. Have we had our autos? It's not an auto.
Yeah, we've had auto.
Ben Rortvet, orange refractor. Going to the Twins. 2 of 25.
Your auto in that section was the other. Right, I think.
Justin Dunn, Fantasy Impact Mets. Skylar Zinski, Aqua, going to the A's. Chipper Jones, draft history Braves. And refractors. Ryan kills me. That sounds Dutch. Or Belgian, perhaps.
Yes, it's good. All pretty good pronunciation, so I don't know.
Every now and then there'll be one that has too many vowels, even for me.
The basketball ones, you know, I can't
Frank Thomas, draft history, White Sox. Refractors. I knew that one. Because Auburn is quick to tell you any famous person who ever went to Auburn. Dalton Jeffries, draft dividends for the A's. Pontiac refractor there.
Garland, 47-yard rush.
Have a Nick Gordon blue paper for the Twins. 111 of 150. Have a Brian Reynolds auto going to the Giants.
It's not a raise. You should have a refractor or color auto in the other stuff. I think there's one per box. And then 2 base, it looks like. On average.
Well done, Jason. Well done.
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm sure.
Actually, I hadn't really thought about it, but Corey Ray Fantasy Impact Brewers and refractor.
The top says Brewers in wrong many times.
I'm hoping for a box that looks like we have no autos in it.
Yeah,
that's what we need to see. Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, what are we gonna do? Zach Birdie, Fantasy Impact White Sox. Refractors. Lucius Fox, gray border for the Rays. 335 of 499. I'm just sitting there, how am I going to explain this one away? Alex Young, draft dividends, Diamondbacks. See some purple, you may be right, Jason. Yeah, you're right. Got a purple Andy Yerzy auto going to the Diamondbacks. 242 of 250. Some decent value in the D-backs tonight. Another Pontiac refractor.
Yeah, that would cheap on eBay. Is that the second jersey?
Maybe.
Oh, no. Yeah, no base jersey.
Reese McGuire Aqua for the Blue Jays. Christian Arroyo Fantasy Impact Giants. 2 Mets refractors there. And that'll put us halfway. Close. That box topper killed my time. I was not expecting that. Do what? Oh, that's right. You got Nebraska playing volleyball. I gotta finish this up. Dylan Carlson auto. I'm going to the Cardinals.
Checklist Cardinals.
Your refractors there. Chase DeJong, gray border Dodgers. 10 of 499. Eric Lauer, draft dividends, Padres. Refractors. gold. Got a gold Thomas Jones refractor. Go to the Marlins. 16 of 50. TJ Zeke, Fantasy Impact Blue Jays. Your refractors there. Reggie Jackson, draft history, A's. Refractors. Do it over there, Jason. Mets must be bitter towards a lot of people right now. Don't like the Nationals. They've always disliked the Braves. Hate the Yankees. Is this orange or red paper? This might be red paper. Could be orange. I can't tell. I'm colorblind. Have a Grant Holmes for the A's. It was red. 5 of 5.
Mr. Holmes is an age.
It looks kind of pink over here on this side. Huh. 5 of 5 Grant Holmes paper there. Chipper Jones draft history for the Braves.
He's got some awesome hair. Oh, we had a purple refractor.
Zach Collins draft dividends White Sox. Oh, that's gotta hurt even worse. Daniel Murphy going nuts, yeah. That one stings. Have a Zach Birdie refractor auto going to the White Sox. 492 of 499.
That's Nick Birdie that you have a...
Yes, his older brother Nick. I've seen
Picture
pitch.
for.
I've seen pitch in person. He's pretty special.
Deep hatred.
That was my hit out of that prospect rush fiasco. Nick Banks Aqua for the Nats.
Sorry, the company spot got a 9-5.
Dominic Smith Fantasy Impact Mets.
10, shit, what's the name? Catcher for the
Auto or refractor? Probably the most that card ever went for. AJ Puck, Fantasy Impact A's. Mike Piazza, Draft History Dodgers. And refractors. Brett Lilac, Draft Dividends Marlins. So by your reasoning, Jason, we should have a base auto as our last auto here.
Yeah, based on my reason. But
Have a Bobby Dolbeck auto. It is a base, going to the Red Sox.
I was certain I was going to say that when I was watching that.
So you're taking somebody else's ideas as your own.
Taking it as fast.
It's intellectual property, Jason. Phil Bickford, Blue Refractor for the Brewers. 130 of 150. Bradley Zimmer, Fantasy Impact Indians. Couple Phillies refractors there. Kind of shocked we have not run across a Braves auto yet.
I was in that Super General break and I hit that one time I had. Oh, that's great. Good deal. Wow.
Yeah.
Some non-big changes there has been.
So how about this, Jason? You know that bill I got from like the Rocky Ridge Fire District?
Yeah.
So I paid it for a check, paid it. Well, I'm looking at my mortgage info online today, and there's a section that's like escrow information. So I was like, oh, so I go look at it. And, you know, they have the place for my property tax. It shows what it was this past year that had been paid. And then it shows Rocky Ridge Fire Department, and it showed the amount. So basically, I paid them twice for my dues this year.
You should be able to get them back. I'm gonna call them. I'll blame that on the light. He's in the real estate business. He told me they did not escrow fire.
Have a Kevin Biggio auto going to the Blue Jays. What I'm really hoping is that they got my check before the mortgage company paid them. Because if the mortgage company had already paid them and then they didn't send my check back, that's really sketchy. Matt Thies, draft dividends for the Angels. Refractors.
This one is numbered.
Oh.
I just noticed it looked a little darker.
Oh. Apparently this Mike Piazza draft history that we ran across just a minute ago is numbered 3 of 50.
Check the rest of those ones.
Huh.
I didn't even look at the back end of it.
So 3 of 50 on...
It doesn't look much different. It's a little bit darker.
It might be a little thicker maybe. Feels like it might be a little thicker.
Guess that's a gold.
Don't look very. It looks like all the others. Dom Thompson Williams, gray border for the Yankees. 431 of 499. Green. And a green Thomas Jones refractor for the Marlins. 33 of 99. Yeah, it's our second Thomas Jones refractor. Will Craig, Fantasy Impact Pirates. Nelly Rodriguez, Aqua for the Indians. Tom Glavine. Now I gotta start checking the back of these. Draft history for the Braves.
Connor is his brother. They're not the same. Biggio sons.
Skilled in the art of getting hit by pitch.
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan, draft history for the Mets. Refractor. Jordan Sheffield, draft dividends Dodgers. Skylar Zinski, blue paper for the A's. 55 of 150. There's an Alec Hansen auto going to the White Sox. Cal Quantrill, Fantasy Impact Padres.
Red auto in this last day.
think?
Should be a refractor. No promises.
Bill McKinney, Fantasy Impact Yankees. Marcos Decline, Gray Border Brewers. 37 of 499. TJ Zeke. Draft Dividends, Blue Jays. Refractors. It's usually been in this third stack, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of how it looks.
It's gonna be a blue wave. Tim Lynch going to the Yankees. Blue wave auto. 147 of 150. Love the wave autos. Love them. Forrest Wall, Aqua for the Rockies. Corbin Burns, Purple Refractor, Brewers. 22 of 250. Chase DeJong, Fantasy Impact, Dodgers.
You know about Mr. Lynch? I have a gold auto.
Of who?
Tim Lynch.
From where?
Curtis Ford.
You just spending all kind of breaks lately.
These people are fairly expensive. Okay, so. Yeah, I've been looking at it.
No wonder we haven't got any cable hooked up in here yet. You're too busy being in breaks.
We got some time off over the holidays. Got a little bit.
First act, Gavin Lux auto going to the Dodgers. Refractors. That's the thing about draft. Lots of guys to be high on. Out of the gate. Will Craig, Draft Dividends, Pirates. Yeah, exactly. Refractors.
Speaking of Alex Jackson,
There's still a chance.
Alex Jackson joins him on Braves. So.
Nicholas Lopez, Blue Refractor, Royals. 38 of 150.
You pull some Braves. Steve's getting anxious, I know.
Justin Dunn, Fantasy
It's
Impact,
anxious.
Mets. Well, I can only do so much.
I'm making a request for them. So I'm still probably not watching it.
A Roger Clemens, Draft History, Red Sox. And Refractors. Craig Biggio, draft history, Astros. Refractor. Dalton Jeffries, draft dividends, A's. Have a Buddy Reed auto base going to the Padres. Jesus Luzardo, gray border, Nationals, 205 of 499. Jake Fraley, Aqua for the Rays. Corey Ray, Fantasy Impact Brewers. And refractors.
Got another prime save. Sitting with that. Somebody can get all the cards, maybe with some stuff that you gotta have that. It could be that I put two labels, you know.
Seems like that's been a while ago. Zach Birdie, Fantasy Impact, White Sox. Refractor.
Last Thursday, last Tuesday, last Thursday. Last Thursday. It wasn't that long ago. It was a night I worked there. Yeah, Thursday.
Alex Young, draft dividends, Diamondbacks. Uh-oh. Got a draft night auto. Will Benson, 23 of 99. Going to the Indians.
Is that extra or is that?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Not yet.
23 of 99 on the Benson.
Let's go look at it. Let's go.
Are we going to do any more Bowman Chrome, Jason?
Bowman Chrome? I don't know. I need to look around. That's even on card.
Yeah. See some gold paper.
Do you prefer vending or hobby?
Yeah, that's a good question. Dane Dunning, gold paper for the Nats. 28 of 50. Probably depends on what the price of it's doing, really.
Yeah. Last I checked, vending was easier to get. Hobby was kind of drying up, but I haven't looked in a couple weeks.
Jake Bowers, purple refractor Rays. 68 of 250.
I personally prefer hobby, but
Christian Arroyo, Fantasy Impact Giants.
we will do whatever you want.
Final box here.
Calling it N. Anderson.
Vending can be pretty rough. It can be pretty rough. Still searching for that elusive Nolan Ryan. Wow. How about a purple Ian Anderson auto going over
Just
A's?
called it. How about that? I called Ian Anderson.
217 of 250.
Steve just took a deep breath of relief.
Brian Reynolds, blue paper for the Giants. 26 of 150. Odds of that Nolan Ryan auto just took a major hit there. Corey Ray, draft dividends, Brewers. Purple Kyle Lewis refractor for the Mariners. 127 of 250. That's one guy we have yet to hit.
Who's that?
Kyle Lewis. Of course, we haven't really hit a Moniak auto in the set yet either. Kyle Lewis Fantasy Impact Mariners. Refractors. Mitch Keller Aqua for the Pirates. Bo Jackson draft history. Royals. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure why everybody's going nuts with Kyle Lewis. I mean,
What if he'd been a Brave? Probably crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody thought like he was gonna be like the slam dunk Braves pick, but the Braves were a little sketch on it for some reason. I don't know. Francisco Mejia, gray border for the Indians. 8 of 499. Cal Ripken draft history, Orioles. Dane Dunning, draft dividend, Nationals. Joe Rizzo auto going to the Mariners. Base on that one.
Not the Mariners. We're just
It's the first time we've seen him, I think, though. Fractors. Tyler Beatty Fantasy Impact Giants and Fractors. Alright, our last 4 packs. One more. Chris Oakey green paper for the Reds. 84.99. Austin Meadows Fantasy Impact Pirates. Cal Quantrill draft dividends Padres. And a Bryce Wilson refractor auto going to the Braves. $358 of $499.
Braves box, didn't it?
Yep. We got anything in this last pack here? Then we will recap it. Be a big recap. Brett Cumberland Aqua for the Braves. Definitely won the Braves box. Zach Collins Fantasy Impact White Sox. And there you have it. Do a separate video for the recap, right?
If you want to.
Come in just 1 second.